Today on Home at 8,000 Feet, we discuss our custom home building plans and give you some pointers on building your perfect custom home.
Welcome back. We are on my parents' balcony in the house that we're living in while we build. We're hoping by next year this is what our balcony will look like.
Agreed.
Plans, house plans. We thought this was the easy part, and once again, we're surprised that it's not that easy. We actually started kind of hand drawing our plans.
Yeah.
Before we even closed on our land, so maybe 3 years ago. I think we started on a notebook pad on a family vacation, came up with our floor plan as far as the amount of bedrooms, how many floors we wanted. We always knew we wanted an unfinished basement.
So the first time we met with Eric, his name is Eric Balls, he's in Salt Lake, he's awesome. First time we met with him, we showed him our initial drawings, and we were so excited to show him because we knew how we wanted our house laid out, or how we thought we wanted the house laid out, and we thought
we were pretty proud of
yeah,
what we came
yeah,
up
we were
with.
pretty good at yeah, we knew we were good at it. He kind of looked at him and nodded, and one of the first things out of his mouth was, "Are you set on these plans?
It's really what you want."
Is this really what you want?" And we basically said, "No, like, this is just our idea, we're flexible." And like instantly he was like, "Good, because these are terrible." It takes about 100 to 120 hours to complete, and architects can charge anywhere from $20 an hour to $200 an hour.
Some of the things we had on our plans, I was pretty set on, and probably not what you would expect. I really wanted to have a laundry room on the second floor.
Yeah.
And I really wanted a bathtub with a view, which initially our architect wasn't so certain that was a great idea. Luckily, he was willing to drive up to the lot with us, and I think that gave him a lot of perspective as far as how
A
beautiful.
lot of perspective.
It just allowed him to see what he was working with, and ended up, I think, changing the design of our house for all the better.
So a couple things that we learned when we were drawing plans is it's not fast. It is not something that they can push out in a day. You can go buy a spec home, which you and like 40 neighbors all have the same home, but it's drawn up really quickly. They can show you the floor plan, and that's your floor plan.
We got to make all of the decisions about what we wanted. One of the things we greatly appreciated and would highly recommend in getting an architect is having someone that's worked with the county that you're building in.
Little things that we learned from Eric. The one thing he had mentioned was not to have your toilet backing a wall that has a livable space on the opposite side. And the reason behind that is every time somebody goes to the bathroom and flushes the toilet, the people in the living room or the people in a common area can hear the toilet flush, and it's louder because it's up against the wall and the plumbing's in the wall.
I think also, though, when you buy your lot, you want the house to accentuate the lot. And so when we were able to have Eric come up to the lot, he could see where our views were. So that really just kind of made everything click a little better and fit together.
We were hoping to spend under $200 a square foot. And I know that sounds like a lot to probably a lot of you, but it's actually not a lot at all. There's houses in Utah that are more on the high end that are thousands of dollars a square foot. And it all really depends on what you put inside and what your finishing touches are. We need to put steel in our house, and that is a little bit more expensive. If you round your walls, if you want rounded walls or rounded ceiling, that tends to cost quite a bit more money. But overall, kind of the rough stuff is all pretty similar in price. Mm-hmm. What gets expensive is the finishing touches, what kind of cabinetry, what kind of tile, what hardwood
Carpet versus
floor.
hardwood. Our county specifically is pretty intense. Our permit process took 6 months, I feel like.
Yeah.
And we had to do a lot of revisions. There's so many things that you have to consider that we never would have known about, and luckily our architect did. So that was really helpful.